Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is January 1st, 2018. So hope everybody made it through the New Year's okay and safely. Hopefully nobody got any DWIs. That would be a really bad way to start out the new year. We had, this morning I came out and there was a dusting of snow on the panels. So I cleaned them off, and then I came out again later and we had like a little fine layer on the other panels over here. The sun's done on the panels right now. We ended up pulling in 0.9 altogether. There's Mr. Buddy over there. And then I got Maxie down here at my feet. But anyway, they won't be out long, I guarantee that. So, but anyway, it's about 14 degrees here today. Actually, that's what they're saying it is in town, so it's probably like it's 6 to 8 degrees colder, so it's probably 8 or 6 up here, which is not horrible, but we'll deal with it. But so anyway, we got the forecast is saying like tomorrow's going to be a high of like 18, and then I think Wednesday, or is it Wednesday? It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are supposed to be real cold. I think the high for Friday is going to be 0, and the low's like -7. Now that's in town, so up here it won't even see above 0 at this point up here. But yeah, what are you going to do? That's what we deal with. It's that time of year. I know a lot of the country's in a deep freeze right now, but it's that time of year. So now that we are past all the holiday seasons, Christmas and New Year's and all that, and all the other holidays that are thrown in there as well. But anyway, we're past that now, and now we're into the start of a new year. Okay. Now there's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen this year with a lot of people, and my biggest thing, guys, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit. It's not living in fear. Okay. It's continuing to be prudent, continuing to be smart, continuing to prep. Again, I did a video not that long ago. Now is not the time to sit on your laurels and go, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to do anything else because it's winter and I don't feel like it and stuff like that. Now's the time, if you want to get seeds, to order from seed catalogs. If you want something, your heirloom seeds, this would be a good time to get them, okay? Get them ahead of time. Order them. I know my friend up in Canada, Icky Can, I know that he recently just ordered all his seeds for the spring. So very smart thing to do. So it just gives you another advantage. And like I said, I think any of us are really looking for is an advantage. All right, I know these guys are freezing, so let me hold on 1 second here. Let me let these guys get them in the house. They're ready. Come on, Maxie. All right. I told you they wouldn't want to be out very long. So anyway, now is the time to really focus, especially wintertime, on things you're going to need for the spring. Put your plans together for the spring, and put your actions in motion as far as what you're going to do. Continue to prep, guys. I know I've said it in many videos already, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again in this video. Food is key. I continue to add to my own food preps, and oh, now here comes the wind. Yeah, that's awesome. Food is definitely the key, and being prepared and having all kinds of other things. There's so many things, I mean, that you could prepare, to have, that you need tools and other supplies, medical supplies, and extra clothing, oils, have enough different oils to have, gasoline. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, to be honest with you. It's a never-ending list. But if you don't have food and water, obviously water is very key as well, but without food to eat, all that other stuff is going to be useless, because you're not going to be able to use it. You're not going to have the energy to get out there and do what you need to do to help yourself survive. The key, when things do go bad, and I mean, I don't make any predictions of when that's going to happen. I really, truly don't. So when people ask me, what do you think is going to happen? There's so many myriad of things that could happen. It is unbelievable, okay? It's a never-ending list of things that could happen. So, again, like I've said many, many times, prepare for the worst and hope for the best, okay? But the thing is, now, while we're at this time of year, continue to get ready, guys. Don't stop. Don't slow down. Don't go, oh, you know, I'm just going to take it easy and not do anything. I don't care if you spend $5 or $10 a week, okay? Add to your food supplies. You know, something is better than doing nothing. And, you know, continuing to have the different things in play and ready for if there's an emergency comes, you're going to be very grateful that you have those things. And like I said, SHTF doesn't necessarily have to be a big major event that affects the whole country. It could affect you locally wherever you are. So being prepared for whatever is definitely a very smart thing to do. And here's the thing is, we know, as sure as we're breathing, there's going to be wildfires in California. We know, as sure as we're breathing, if you live near the Mississippi River, there is going to be flooding. We know that if you live in the Northeast, we are going to have blizzards and brutally cold weather. If you live in Canada, same thing. The weather can affect you up there too. Sub-zero temperatures and you know, lots of snow. It can really put a game changer on what you're doing. Okay. If you live in, you know, Texas and Florida and Louisiana and all those type of places, you're going to deal with hurricanes. I mean, these are things that we truly have some semblance of control over to be ready for. Okay, we really truly do. And the number of people that don't is just astonishing to me. It really truly is, especially if you live in an area that's going to be affected by different things. To be ready for whatever, it just makes so much more sense, and still people don't do it. It baffles me. It really truly does. We can't count on the government to save the day all the time. We need to count on ourselves, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to be in the school gymnasium someplace with, you know, 400 or 500 other of my closest friends. I don't have 400 or 500 other closest friends. It's being sarcastic, just so you know. With strangers and crying babies and all that. I don't even want to deal with all that, okay? I want to stay here. I want to be dealing with what I have to do with here, and that's what I want to focus on. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it has started to snow again here, which is absolutely awesome. That's what we need, more snow. Fantastic. But the one good thing about the snow that we have had, it's a light, fluffy snow. So it's really easy to move and get out of your way. So that part of it has been nice. It's not that wet, heavy snow when you're right around freezing, and then you have to deal with that. Okay, so that's one blessing, if you will, with being as cold as it has been. This is the coldest I can remember it being in quite a few years. I can't remember the last time we've had a snap where it has been this cold, but that's okay. I mean, like I said, again, you know, our first 2 winters up here were relatively mild. We did not have a lot of snow, and it was pretty mild winters. So, you know, I kept saying, we're due, we're gonna get it. It's gonna rear its ugly head, and sure enough, here it is. So, but that's okay. Like I said, it's what we try to prepare for, and I am so grateful that I had that extra time to get more wood prepared as we got into November, when the weather was absolutely perfect for being out here and working on it without the bugs and everything else. So that was a blessing. We were able to get a lot of stuff done, and like I said, we're just keep rocking along here. And here we are in January, so we got to get through January and February. March is going to be a toss-up. We never know what we're going to get, and April could be interesting too. So you just never know. But once we get through February, then things do start getting nicer. So that'll be a good thing. We'll see what happens. I mean, you just never know. It's New York. We could have a week or two where it's really nice, all the snow's gone, and then we get hit in March with a big storm. So it happens, and like I said, we just prepare and be ready. And like I said, all of you need to think, put your thinking caps on. What's going to be best for you? What are you going to need to do to be ready, and continue to do that, okay? Don't stop. I mean, I really am really passionate about this. I can't say what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. There's so many different things, guys, that could happen. That's what makes it scary, okay? But it's not about living in fear, okay? And that's what all this is for me. I don't live in fear. I really, truly don't. I live with a preparedness mindset, I'm ready for whatever's going to happen as best that I can be, okay? We will never, ever be 100% ready for whatever. We're never going to be there. I don't think anybody is. But if I can continue every year to put more things in place, that's going to make our lives easier when it does go bad. Now, I'll tell you something real quick. I can remember the day that we moved up here, and we got all our stuff here, and we had the shop was completely packed full of stuff. The camper was completely packed full of stuff. And that particular day, I remember saying to myself, okay, at least now, if something happens, all of our stuff is here. And I breathed a huge sigh of relief. Now I look at what we've accomplished in the last 2.5 years up here at the homestead, and it's like amazing to me how much better our lives have gotten in that time period. And they will continue to get better, you know, and as we continue to do stuff here, they will continue to get better. And that's why I hope nothing happens. I'll be honest with you. I hope nothing happens for a long time, and that I have years to prepare and get ready. And I hope all you guys have enough time too. I really do. And remember, guys, this is not the easiest thing to do, living off grid, but it's very, very rewarding. And at the end of the day, it's definitely a better lifestyle. So anyway, I'm rambling on here now, and it's very cold outside, so I'm going to get off of here. And I'm going to end this video. So anyway, listen, with the start of the new year, be prudent, be smart, be ready, okay? Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, guys, one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from doing that is yourself, okay? I will talk to you all tomorrow. Let's make it a great year, guys. Let's get as ready as we possibly can be, okay? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out.